and welcome! You are watching The Diary of a Suburban Farmer. I'm documenting my journey as I move towards a more sustainable way of living as I learn how to eat fresh from my garden. I will be doing my own research, but I'll also be using the comments section for help. And together, we can learn as we grow. Today's date is the 15th of the 4th, 2018, and this video is about summer pruning plum suckers. A plum sucker is basically when a plum tree will drop seed and then you'll have these little suckers, these small trees growing up around them from the seed that was dropped earlier that season or earlier that year. Now what I'm actually doing here is, as you can see, I've cut the top off of this because it's all bunching and flowering at the top. So what I want to do is I want to try and direct the energy back down into the stalk. So I'm creating a thicker stalk. And you notice how I've kind of cut this at a 45-degree angle so the water runs off. So just bear that in mind when you're cutting it. Don't actually cut it flat. Make sure you've got some clean, sharp secateurs. And if you want to rub them with alcohol as well, just to make sure that, especially if you're doing a lot of different trees, that you don't pass any diseases on. But as you can see, I'm just pruning this one here as well. It might seem quite severe, but I tend to do a third of the tree every time I prune. Looks a bit brutal here what I'm doing. I really need to sharpen these. But yeah, you can see here from this one that I pruned earlier that there is lots of air coming through the middle. Now you want to make sure that when these branches are forking, that there is nothing in the way and there's no kind of branches that are moving into the middle, no branches clustering, no branches rubbing, so that you've got clear airflow all the way through. As you can see here, I have taken out a few stems already just to make sure that there is a clear kind of path. Can you see here where that one was I snipped that one off because it was rubbing, and then there was another one in here that was actually moving into the center, so that's no good there, so I had to cut that one off. So just to summarize, you want to be pruning about a third of the tree. Remove any branches that are growing inwards, any branches that are rubbing, or any wood that is dying, dead, or diseased. You are watching The Diary of a Suburban Farmer.